Hi, and thanks for taking a few minutes to view a quick demo of the Math Right Now website. Up until now, our site has been a destination for students who wish to get additional math practice by selecting the topics and concepts they wish to review. While this is certainly still possible and recommended, we are excited to let you know that due to many teacher requests, we have added the ability for teachers to form their own classes and create specific assignments for those classes. Teachers can now select the specific questions they wish their students to practice and allow them to watch full video solutions for each question. In addition, these assignments can be automatically scored and the results will be saved in the teacher's account. Please continue to watch this video if you'd like a quick demonstration of the new features of our site. Thanks again. Using the Math Right Now website is extremely easy. Once you have your own account, you would simply log in by clicking the Login button. You would simply enter your email address that you've created and your choice of password and click Login to be taken to your own private account. Once there, you'll be taken to the list of math classes that you have created. So here I've created 5 classes. Algebra 2 Period 3, Algebra 1 Period 4, and so on, and you can create as many classes as you need to. Each class would have its own code, and so you can actually invite students by having them use a link. They can go right to the website Math Right Now and simply register using the code, and that would automatically allow the student to join your class. Once the class is created, you can do many things, and the most important being you can create assignments for that class. Let's take a quick look at how you would create an assignment. Simply select the class you wish to create an assignment for, suppose geometry. Click View, Edit, Create Assignments, and you'll be taken to our assignment creation page. So we'll simply click Create an Assignment, and we'll fill in the assignment name. Let's just call it Test Review 1. You'll select the start date for the assignment. Notice the day is already selected for you, the day that the assignment is going to be created. You can also select the time that you want it to start, whichever time you like, and then select an end date. So if you want the assignment to be a weekend assignment, let's say we ended on the 3rd, and again you can create any time you want from our pull down menu. You then have some options where you could allow the students to view the solution before answering the question, or you can turn that off. Notice these options are described here. So if you select this one here, the student can only view the solution after they've chosen their answer. They can also view lessons that relate to those particular types of questions, and we have a couple of other options here as well. You can also scramble questions if you want each student to get the questions in a different order. You can hit Submit. Then you'll have to create or assign the students to a particular class. So you'd select the class, and I have some fictitious students here. You would select all the students, or perhaps only several of them, whichever ones you want to assign this class to or the assignment to. Hit Submit. And now you're ready to select questions for the assignment. Okay, we're going to select questions for the assignment. We'll pick the branch that we're interested in this case, geometry, Common Core Geometry. We'll go over to the topics, and we can select any topic we like. Notice we have, let's select something from topic I, similar polygons. And then the individual concepts within those topics are listed here. Let's say we start with concept 6. Now here we'll get a list of all the questions available for that particular concept. They're all listed here below. Notice MC would indicate a multiple choice question, while FF would indicate some type of fill-in question. You can select those questions simply by clicking the Insert button, and you can kind of scroll through them as you will and insert as many as you like from that section. You can then go to a different concept if you like to get a different type of question, and select any concept you like, and once again select as many questions as you'd like from each of those sections. Once you've created your test, simply save and assign to students. The students will now have these questions available to them based on the start time of their test. Once the assignment has been created, the student can then log into his or her account and select that assignment. Notice initially there is not a View Solution option. That is because the teacher created the exam to not show the solution until the question has been answered. So once that question has been answered by the student, they then have the option to view the solution. Here the student had the correct answer, so they'll go to the next question. And suppose they were to get this one incorrect, the site will tell the student what the correct answer is, and then once again they're able to watch the solution. And they'll get a full video solution with audio, which will explain how to answer that particular question. The student can proceed to the end of their exam or practice set by proceeding to the next question and answering those questions as they go along. Again, each question you could view the solution if necessary. Finally, once that problem set is done, they'll click the Finish button and they'll get a breakdown of how they did on that solution on those questions, and they can then revisit any question they like. Another useful feature on the Math Right Now website is a feature that allows students to create their own practice. They can log into their account, click the My Practice tab, create new practice, and then they can select from all our courses or perhaps Regents Review. Suppose a student wants to practice Part 1 multiple choice geometry Regents Review questions. They can select Regents Review by section, go to geometry, and just select Part 1 multiple choice. They can then create practice by selecting both difficulty levels and selecting how many questions they'd like to practice. And the site will generate 2-point multiple choice Regents questions that the student can then practice with. Once again, they can answer those questions in the same way and then view the solutions or the associated lessons as they wish. Of course, they can always just make a practice set based on the topic that they're studying in class. So once again, they can select geometry, and suppose the student is studying translations, they can go to translations, either view the lesson, which is about a 10 to 15 minute lesson, or once again create a practice set. They could select multiple concepts if they wish. Level 1, which are a little easier, and Level 2, and simply enter a number of questions. And the site will generate questions from those specific topics that the student can then practice with. Teachers like this feature in that they're able to tell students which topics and concepts they can use to study for upcoming tests or assessments. Once the assignment has been created, the student can then log into his or her account and select that assignment. Notice initially there is not a View Solution option. That is because the teacher created the exam to not show the solution until the question has been answered. So once that question has been answered by the student, they then have the option to view the solution. Here the student had the correct answer, so they'll go to the next question. And suppose they were to get this one incorrect, the site will tell the student what the correct answer is, and then once again they're able to watch the solution. And they'll get a full video solution with audio, which will explain how to answer that particular question. The student can proceed to the end of their exam or practice set by proceeding to the next question and answering those questions as they go along. Again, each question you could view the solution if necessary. Finally, once that problem set is done, they'll click the Finish button and they'll get a breakdown of how they did on that solution on those questions, and they can then revisit any question they like. We also created a very useful message-in service within the Math Right Now, where you can send a message to students in any class. For example, if a teacher makes an assignment, they might want to let the students know that the assignment has been posted, and they can complete a quick message and send that to the students that are selected, and the students would receive that message. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are interested in obtaining an account for your school, please contact us anytime at www.mathrightnow.com. Thank you and have a great day.